Hello guys, it's me Karan, and in this video I want to show you a new external modification for CS2. External modification means that it is not injected into the game, it doesn't write process memory, and the only thing it does is reading memory and drawing everything outside the screen. Also, Embot is working like a mouse movement simulation, and that's why this modification is much safer for you to be banned. So, to download it you just need to go to our website, probably you will be navigated to this page, and here you need to select this modification. It's called Together, and to download it you just need to press this download button. I'll save the installer to default downloads folder, click save and press yes. So, now you need to open this application and also you can close your browser. So now you can select your installation mode, it's manual or instant. In manual mode you need to choose installation settings such as installation path, creation of shortcuts and other things, but I'm not interested in it, so I'll just click instant installation. So now you can click launch ExLoader button.
It has begun.
And the application will be started. Probably you will be navigated to this game screen, and here you need to find a game called Counter-Strike 2. Here, right now we have only 3 modifications, it's Together, Winner and X1. Unfortunately, the selection amount of modification is really small, but I think in the future we will see much more modifications here. So we need to click this card and we will be navigated to modifications info menu. Here we can view its screenshots like how the visuals look like, how its menu look like, and how its launcher looks like. Also you can read reviews about this modification. To translate them you just need to press this translate button and it will be translated onto your language. So now we can install configs for this modification, and to do it you just need to press this gear button and install configs for modification. You'll be navigated to such screen where you can choose some configs and you can install them. Of course you can translate them with the same translation button and it will be available on your language. Now we can go back and click launch button. Here we'll see such menu where it says that we must change game rendering mode to full screen windowed or to windowed, because in default full screen mode this modification will not work. Okay, once game is launched you can see such modifications sub launcher and also you can see its menu. It's a little bit different than on this screenshot because modification is updated every day. Author adds new features, also changes old features, and that's why menu is constantly changing, so you have to adapt to it. So now we can return to ExLoader and here we need to select, and here we can read the title of the button, which can open this menu. It's home key button, we can press it and menu will hide or will appear. So now we need to press play, open some map and test this modification. So I'm on the map now, we can see that wallhack is already rendering, also we have a radar and also we have some crosshair changes. Okay, now we can open the modification with home key button, and to navigate inside this modifications menu we have to pause the game, just press escape button and we'll be able to move the menu, move radar and also click within tabs. By default we can navigate to the last tab, it's config. Here we can create any config, for example this one, and we will see that config is created, we can load it, we can save it, we can delete selected, and also we can reset it to default settings. Also we have such features as OBS bypass, by default it's enabled, you can disable it so the modification can be visible on the recording. Also we have a team check to render visuals on teammates, and these two features are present on all tabs, so you will not lose them. Also we have a trigger bot, by default it's not set up, so you have to select the key. For example, I can select on control key button, I can select delay, for example 120 milliseconds, and to test you just need to take some weapon, aim to the enemy and press your keybind. For me it's control, and it's working not good, so I'll change delay to 50, and now it's much better, and we can see that trigger bot is working, and I can kill the enemy like this. Also we have a radar, but I don't really like it, so I'll disable it because I think this is a redundant feature when we have a wallhack. But if you are playing very legit, you will not wanna use wallhack, and you might use this radar just to see where enemies are positioned. For example, like this, you will not see visuals on enemies, but you will be able to see where are they on this radar. Okay, next feature is aimbot. Also you need to stop it with some button, for example shift key button. You can change the radius of this aimbot, and also you can draw this full circle. Also you can set up how smooth this aimbot will be, and the higher this value, the less smoother the aimbot is. For example, if I'm selecting 1, aimbot will instantly focus on your enemy. For example, I'm pressing shift, and as you can see it's working instant. It's really bad, so I'll just change it to 0.3 for example, press shift again, and we can see that movement is really smooth and it's playable. Also I recommend you to change the bone, for example to spine, because if we always shoot to head, this can look a little suspicious. Also we can set up from which bullet aimbot will start working. For example, from the 6th one and first 6 bullets aimbot will not work, but then it will start aiming. I'll leave it to 1. Also we can enable RCS, and this means that we can literally shoot in one dot without any recoil. And the last tab is ESP. It's default visuals. We can set them with any color you want. Also we can change the style, normal, dynamic. We can enable bone ESP, health bar. For example, we can select horizontal and vertical health bar. Also we can enable weapon name, player name, and also different lines like this one, and this can help you to aim your crosshair better so that you look less suspicious on the Overwatch. Also you can enable 4 lines, lines to enemy. I think this feature is really redundant and it's like really never used. Also we can enable crosshair so that if we buy some weapon like AWP, we can shoot without scoping like this. And I think that's it. We have reviewed this modification. Right now there are 5 tabs as far as I remember. Yes, 5 tabs, but in future I think this developer of this modification will improve the amount of features, will increase the amount of features, will improve old features, and this modification will be even more playable. Don't forget to leave feedback for this modification in the description in ExLoader. Just leave your mark and review, and also you can add your review in the description under this video so that you can help us to promote this video, and so that another people who are searching for free modifications without viruses can find this video and can play with modification. Okay, it was Karn, bye.